It had to be basically in the corpus of research. So if we studied it, we can answer it. But you'd be surprised by how much we studied. So I would just cut a brief collection of some of the answers or questions I've asked. So how do you best select people? How do you train them? What's the return on investment for that? What type of culture should I foster for my company? What type of people should I hire for my culture? What makes people happy? What makes employees happy? How do I increase that? What's the relationship between leadership and employee satisfaction? What's the relationship between turnover and salary? We could go all day. It basically, right now, it's anything in applied psychology. As long as it's within that present domain, we can give you answers.
So Piers, if we're having a meeting in downtown Calgary looking to answer a question about turnover, when will we be able to log on and do that? Right now, well, previously I kind of showed it to Hal Quisley and Mac and Kevin Brown, and at that point it was, if you had a PhD in statistics, it was really good for you. So since then we've built on what we've looked for a name for this, but we're called the corporate interface. So it's a database. We can express it in any way we want. So right now we've been developing that. So now we can provide it in any type of terminology that you're comfortable with. You can dial it to whatever kind of setting you want. So we can provide it in terminology, scientific results and terminology you're comfortable with. That basically we have now, and we're giving it to our beta. We're going to have a public launch at the end of May for everyone. But there's layers beyond that. Right now it's applied psychology. Next we're going training, development, education. So if students want to know what major I should take, we can give them that. And we can go across all of social science and all of medicine. Right now, if the body of science is a person, even though we've done all of applied psychology, it would be like a fingernail. We've done about a finger limit, just the tip of a finger's worth. Less than 1%. We have to get all the rest of that in there. And once we can do that, we can even hook it up with our guided path system. And it changes from saying what makes people happy to what makes me happy. You know, we can actually give individual results to people because once you know the associations between things which we're developing, you can make predictive equations, and the only thing that predictive equation needs is basically the exact information that guided path gathers.